Hi, Dave again. If you followed the first 2 episodes in this series, you saw that I discovered some really cool spots on the Paria Plateau. After the second hike at Forked Tongue, it rained heavily into the evening, but that gave me a chance to shoot some really cool shots of dramatic clouds over White Pocket. When morning came with clear skies, I was about ready to pack up and begin the long drive home, thinking it had been a successful trip already. But I decided to check out one more area. I'd go just a little ways, to see if it looked promising. Well, I wound up spending the whole day out there, because to me, this was the best hike of the 3. Here is Frank's Recon, unrehearsed, in real time. Okay, today is Thursday, May 18th, 2017. This is David Coppage, and I'm here at Frank's pasture on the Paria Plateau. This is the trailhead at Wilderness Boundary, and we're going to explore that area out there, that butte and beyond. The butte on the left at the end forks, and there should be some interesting geological rock formations out there. This is me, Dave, and we're going to explore this new area together. No pictures of it anywhere, no mention of it as far as I know, so maybe we'll discover something really interesting here. This is the Wilderness Boundary, and we're off at 8:48 a.m. All right, we're at that first large butte. Walked about a half mile here through a beautiful juniper forest. And so these are these cone-shaped domes that are prominent on this end of the butte. I should walk up a ways and see what it's like up there. Big old Navajo sandstone crossbedding. So here we're coming up on the first set of domes. All right, well, let's look back where I came from. Here's the butte we just left. And the target area up ahead in the center of the view looks a little bit similar to the Forked Tongue Recon from yesterday. A steep drop-off on the right side, so I'm going to have to climb up into the buttes to look around. And the Paria River Canyon off in the distance. Saw a couple of cows out here. It's amazing how cows seem to always be on the move. I see cow tracks almost everywhere I go. They must really have a wanderlust about them or something, because they just they leave tracks everywhere. All right, so we're heading off to the main target. Let's see what we see. We're approaching the target area, getting a good look there. I think I'll climb up a draw I see up ahead to get toward that large cone. Off down below is the river valley of the Paria. So that looks like an interesting area right up there in the center to the left of that tall cone. And that's where I'm headed next. Okay, I'm approaching my ascent up into that area. There's supposed to be a valley beyond that cone with some domes and coyote buttes-like material down below. And then looking off to the right, there's a set of cones that looks like a real playground of sorts. And that might be good once the sun gets a little higher on my way back. Check that out. That looks pretty good. Pretty accessible from the stream bed too. Well, I'm at the foot of that tower, and the route up there is a lot steeper than it looks. I'm sure a mountain climber could do it, but the fact that I'm alone out here without help, I'm not sure. But anyway, you got to start way down here in this gully. And I'm sure that's hundreds of feet going up steep angles. Not sure if there's good footholds along the way. And then zigzagging up and up, it gets steeper as you go. And that final wall looks impossible without ropes. So what I think I'll do is just head around the base of this ridge and back up into the hidden valley where there's supposed to be some good cones and domes and waves and things. And then on my way back, I'll check out the other wall where that time the sun should be higher. And anyway, it's a magnificent view from here. I think this is National Park status view, but probably best just for mountain climbers. All right, one more look at this magnificent peak up there and this amazing colored wall of Navajo sandstone. I call this the Frank's Recon Grand View Point. This is the way you'd have to go up. I don't think I could do that without some technical equipment. Might be a good challenge for somebody someday though. This is only about 1.5 miles from the parking lot, the trailhead. And now I'm following this wash down alongside this steep wall. Gonna round the bend around the ridge line and work my way counterclockwise to the left, to the west, and see if there's a hidden valley of Coyote Buttes back in there that nobody knows about. Anyway, interesting wall here of striped Navajo sandstone, very smooth, very inclined as usual. So this is another new discovery we're making today on May 18th, 2017. Oh, what do I have here? A slot canyon maybe? Look at that. Yeah, not a good approach either, but interesting. Look at the patterns in the creek bed here of the striped sandstone. So, working our way down, look at this cross-bedding junction. Very typical of Paria Plateau. Gotta make your way through bushes a lot of times. Some more exposed flakes. As we make our way on the Frank's Recon trip. Been about 1 hour so far. Okay, looking back at those huge domes up there, up on top of the wall. Hopefully we're going to be on the other side of that wall shortly.
My anticipation climbed as I approached the end of the ridge. What would be on the other side? There were hints of freestanding domes ahead. I want to share with you now how I felt at the moment of discovery as we round the bend together and get our first look at Secret Pocket.
Coming close to the end of this ridge line where I can work my way to the left and seeing some domes and hoodoos up ahead.
All right. We're here in that secret valley behind the ridge, and this looks like another Coyote Buttes-like area. Completely unexplored to my knowledge. Maybe someday this will be famous with hikers coming out here to explore, and who knows what wonderful rock formations they might find, like the wave out here. But in case the battery runs out, I wanted to be sure to let you witness the discovery of this hidden amphitheater at Frank's Recon. We'll have to give it a name, maybe like Secret Pocket or something. But interesting domes and buttes, and then you have this grand view out to the north looking out over the Paria River Canyon. And then off to the east are those really tantalizing domes that I think I'll explore after a while on my way back. There's a hawk greeting us to celebrate. So, welcome to a new area of discovery here on May 18th, 2017. David Coppage here to prove that I'm here first. Thanks for joining me. I'm up in this secret pocket of Coyote Buttes-like material, and there's a lot here to explore. Things I won't have time to see, but no reason someone couldn't find another wave-like formation, maybe up there. Place is a little difficult for me to reach today, but Lots of buttes and domes and cones. Look, a virgin wilderness for hikers that nobody knows about yet. I'm eager to share this with the Park Service and see what they think. There's no reason a road couldn't be extended out here to make it more accessible. It would take some of the load off of Coyote Buttes, I think, and let explorers and photographers enjoy this wonder of nature. I found a small wave-like feature out here that I wanted to show you while I still have battery life. I think that's pretty photogenic. Not as large as the wave, but rather unique crusts there. And a big cone over there and some cones way up that wall. Energetic explorers could have a good time finding stuff out here. While I'm sitting here resting, I thought I'd share a few more shots of this wave-like feature. Maybe I'll call it the fractal wave because it looks like waves within waves, or the scalloped wave or something like that. It may be darker in color because of the heavy rain we had last night, but it makes S-curves and U-bends and all kinds of interesting folds with scalloped edges to the flakes. Certainly not as large as the main wave, but it's impressive, I think, and part of a set of similar domes nearby. Secret Pocket curves upward like a giant stadium, and here I was down on the lower levels. I looked for ways to climb up higher, but the slopes were pretty steep. Over there where the arrow's indicating, I found a way to climb up to what I call the Mezzanine, a halfway point that's pretty level all the way around. It gave me opportunities to look down on the fractal wave and the other rock formations with their colorful stripes and twisty domes that to me resembled medieval Russian architecture. You know, the Kremlin. Well, now I'm up high above Secret Pocket, looking down at these striped cones, and what a glorious sight up here, overlooking this undiscovered area, unexplored area. Very beautiful, very intriguing. And now the puffy white clouds have come in, casting shadows over the rocks. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to explore this fascinating spot. I just recorded some time-lapse videos that I hope come out really good. Secret Pocket was fun, but my adventure was just beginning. I decided to continue hiking northward and found more amazing rock formations and canyons. After about 3/4 of a mile, I turned around and had a magnificent view of where I had been. And behind me, there was a great view of the majestic Paria River Canyon. Okay, I had a good time up there, up on the upper level of Frank's Recon Secret Pocket, whatever we're going to call it. And now I'm heading north to the northwest end of the route. There's a steep drop-off here. Look at some of that weird rock there, the same kind of rock you see in the wave. I'm examining some smaller twisted cones at the north end of this ridge, and then I'm going to move farther east and go along that wall of that rock ridge over there. I see some more formations over there that should look good in afternoon light. Anyway, the visibility is good, clouds are cooperating, beautiful clouds. I took some good time-lapse videos up there on the Mezzanine. Looking down, it's really magnificent from above. And now we're going to continue exploring a little bit farther north, and then loop around to the right and head back, exploring all the way. Boy, look at that ugly set of buttes there. It's actually two of them, one behind the other. Maybe we could call them Ugly and the Beast or something. Anyway, looking out over the place to the north, then east, and then that's where I'm going to head next. I'm near the northernmost point of where I'm going to go today, and boy, these cones here have some of the biggest flakes I've seen yet. and very sharp layers. You can see how far I came from that amphitheater up there. That's Frank's Recon secret pocket. And I came a long way down looking at these various cones and domes along the way. Fun to examine. Next, I'm going to go over there along that ridge line and explore those formations over there, and then we'll call it a day. It's about 2:15 now, so I've been out about 5 hours already. Great views out here, beautiful day, cumulus clouds. No sign anybody's been out here before, so I hope that you are sharing my excitement on this day of discovery. Well, what a surprise. A great view out here of the Paria River. I hiked down there in 1991. Looking more to the east, and look at this gigantic freestanding pillar here that marks the northernmost set of cones on this ridge. Since I'm so close to the river now, I should go take a look over the rim before backtracking. I think I will go a little farther, but time's running out. I'm going to have to get back before too long. Behind me are those highly cross-bedded flaky teepees that I saw. So wow, a day of surprises and great discoveries. I'm surprised nobody knows about this out here. At least not yet. Maybe after I show my photos, hikers will want to check it out some more. It's not terribly far either, only about 1.5 miles or 2 miles to get to the first good spots from the end of the road. So, great day of discovery today. Thank the Lord for a spectacular day. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure of discovery, but we're only halfway done. I still have to get back to my car, and what about that other ridgeline we were going to explore on the way back? We'll have to save that for next time, and believe me, it's good. Come back again for new discoveries on the Paria Plateau.